Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Tuesday, July 27th, 3:11 p.m. here in the Arizona desert, and let me show you the cool Bitcoin Daily View. Well, the make tweets, not make Teslas not tweets t-shirt. So check it out. Here it is. This is groovy. Looks good. This is a large. I'm not that large, so it fits pretty well. Anyway, make Teslas, not tweets. Amazing t-shirt. These come in only organic cotton in several colors. Well, several colors, but only organic cotton because we care about organic cotton. Anyway, so with that said, go to bitcoindailyview.com/shop and check it out. There they are. So with that said, sorry, this morning's video, recorded without sound, but we get to do it again. That's kind of fun. We'll catch up on things. All right, Bitcoin Daily View got more for you there, including links to get this badass t-shirt. You know you want one. It's a great conversation starter. Well, there you go. So, Bitcoin basically is moving off exchanges recently. This is a beautiful thing as price action continues to cruise up. Moving off exchanges, going into cold storage. I can dig that. Also, updates to daily withdrawal limits for Binance. Yeah, they're being a pain in the ass. Daily withdrawal limits will be adjusted to 0.06 BTC for accounts which have completed only basic account verification. This change is effective immediately for new accounts, but existing accounts have like till next month, basically, to get out if you don't like that. Anyway, not a big deal. And somebody brought up in the Trade Genius chat, it was kind of interesting. They said that could it be not so much restrictions like as we might usually think? Maybe it's just because they expect Bitcoin to go up quite a lot, and that would be quite a withdrawal. So, take it for what it's worth. Interesting. Brazilian Burger King customers can now purchase meat-flavored dog biscuits with Dogecoin. Why not? Cool. I dig it. Also, there you go. They make the make Teslas not tweets shirt. Show people what you're about. Great conversation starter in organic cotton. You'll look even more dapper than this guy, and if you're a lady, you'll just be sexy as hell. Amen. All right. GBTC rose, basically Grayscale BTC, cranked its premium up a little bit recently. That's a good thing. Shows good confidence in the market. I dig it. I linked to this over at bitcoindailyview.com. Something epic is happening to Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. This is by Randall over there at Crypto Love. I'm not going to link to his video every day, but lately he's just putting out really, really great stuff. So with that said, this is absolutely worth your 8 minutes. Absolutely worth it. Go check it out. Crypto bubbles today are looking kind of good. Theta is in the green. It's nice to see. We got some HT, whatever that is, up 15%. AXS up 20%. OKB up 19%. And Luna up 8%. Myota up 13.8%. A lot of, with this morning's volatility and of course recent volatility for Bitcoin, the alt market is a bit of a mess, but we are definitely recovering. It's looking good. Looking at the crypto squares after the crypto bubbles, as you can see, it's getting to be a green day in the market. XRP up 1%, like seeing that. Bitcoin coming in at 38,229 right now, up 2% last 24 hours. I dig it. Dominance 49%, pretty darn cool. And Ethereum up 0.65%, 2,253. That's just wonderful. Remember when it was below 2,000, like not too long ago, and everybody said that the world was over? It isn't. We made it. Amen. All right. I'd like to see spot trading volume on Binance 50 billion plus to be a good day. It's 23 billion today, last 24 hours. That's not so great. It's down 27%. That means that definitely the volume we had, the retail volume is waning right now. I'd like to see it above 75 billion for a happy futures market, and right now it's 77 billion. That's wonderful. It's down 27% last 24 hours. Okay, that works. But remember, I think only yesterday or something like that, it was 101 billion in 24 hours. So we're starting to see some nice spot futures trading volume, and spot is not bad either. Like to see it at least above 30K, and it's not. Above 50 is even better. All right, Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours is 5.9 billion. If it was 8 billion earlier, now it's down to 5.9. Basically, Bitcoin trading volume is waning, but at least we're above 3 billion. There were days where we were like 2 billion, only hitting just barely 3 billion. This is nice. Shows that we're seeing retail trading happening. That would be retail volume. I like seeing that. And Coinbase is over $1 billion today, just barely. Binance, of course, $3.5 billion. Not bad at all. Little Bittrex there in ZL showing up with $26 million. It's so cute. All right. Longs versus short sentiment for BTC on Binance, 58% long, 41% short. To me, that's indecisive, personally. For Ethereum, 64% long, 35% short. I would say we have a long sentiment for Ethereum. All right, shorts right now, as you can see, they're down here. They're very, very low. Shorts are in the buy zone. Basically, this is a nice thing. We don't have too many shorts. It eases up the dumping pressure on Bitcoin. I like seeing that. 200 moving average up top in the white. Blue is 314 moving average. We are above the 314 moving average. That's really, really, really rocking. I very much like seeing that. This long downtrend that we've been in for the RSI is now broken above. And of course, the daily MACD has just gone nuts positive. It's beautiful. So this is a really powerful chart. The next big obstacle will be the 200 moving average on the daily chart. And that's coming in right around 44,500. So once we get above that, find support there and start moving up, I think we'll be crazy. Also, I think once we break the 40K top of this range we've been in, around 30 to 40K, started in 41, 42K, we're going to rock right past that 200 moving average. And it's Lambo season. Have a plan. White line is the 50 moving average. Green is the 100 moving average here on the daily. We're above the 50 moving average on the daily. Many people think that it's an absolute Lambo movement. I agree. If you look at the daily chart, the 50 moving average and the 314 moving average are very close in price action. So good. We're above both of them. And also when the 50 crosses the 100-day moving average, people really like seeing that. And if you notice, the 50 moving average is right now beginning to perk up a little bit. So looks like that's going to happen, well, probably in the near future. All right, Bitcoin 4-hour chart. I love the way it looks. Look at this strong directional index. ADX is off the charts. Squeeze indicator showing lots of upwards momentum. KRI is just rocking in the green. The stochastic RSI does show oversold a little bit, and it's correcting here. So if you see this, it looks like it's going to cross negative right here. Things are a little crazy. I think it's reacting to what we're seeing right here. We had this dump for our stochastic RSI is showing oversold there from that. Anyway, it is recovering. It's a beautiful thing. You could actually, just for fun, I do not want to waste your time. I will move fast, but let's look at a fib here. Where we bounce. It's kind of funny. We kind of went down to about the .382 fib line. Not so bad at all. Never got anywhere near the 200 moving average or the 314 moving average. So a nice little dump. And it looks like right now we're finding a little bit of support there on the 236 fib line. So good to go. Fib and Bitcoin are somehow magically connected. Looking at the wave trend oscillator by Lazy Bear definitely shows. Here it shows overbought, and it's beginning to in the wave trend oscillator line is below the signal. So anyway, I would say that the stochastic RSI and the wave trend oscillator are a little whacked right now because they are lagging indicators, and I think this volatility sort of blew their mind. Overall, who cares? We're in a beautiful, beautiful, powerful uptrend. Looking at the 45-minute chart for very immediate price action, you can see this beautiful uptrend. It's wonderful. We're up like 20% since we crossed the 200 moving average back on like July 21st, 22nd. So we're just moving up. It's wonderful. You can see a beautiful BART pattern right here. Shocker, BART pattern here. Boom. If you ask me, we'll probably see a BART pattern right here, and we'll continue on up. Directional index is in the green, but still not quite as girthy and tough, and as I'd like to see it. I like to see a little bit more testosterone here in this directional index here. A little bit more Hulk power, but it's getting there. The ADX is very low at 13%, at 13 or so. So anyway, the squeeze indicator is showing some life, but it's kind of cooling off. KRI is in the green. Stochastic RSI is turning up, says bye bye bye, and the wave trend oscillator here in the 45-minute chart is showing a positive thing because the wave trend oscillator is above the signal, and it's right here in the glorious buy zone. So anyway, this is looking pretty darn good. I like the 4-hour chart, like the 45-minute chart. Lots of chop, lots of volatility. Like I say, these patterns here will just friggin' wipe the alts and just do, hopefully this is probably what it's going to do is continue up that way. Anyway, we're above the 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart, and the longer you're above the 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart, the more likely you are, in my opinion, and usually it does play out this way, at least I think, to stay there. So we've been above it pretty strong for what, 5 days now. Crap, 12 hours and 24 hours are a big marker for me. We're definitely well above those. This is a beautiful thing. We're looking good. So Bitcoin strong with some volatility on the on the 45-minute chart and on the 4-hour chart, which is making the alts go damn crazy. Anyway, looking at Ethereum USDT, same thing, although directional index is in the red here on the 45-minute chart. ADX is dropping, squeeze indicator's going down, KRI is in the green, but it's crashing. So stochastic RSI says buy, 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 and the wave trend oscillator is pretty darn happy, saying yes, it's buy zone, buy zone. Anyway, take care of this one. Ethereum's looking good. It's above the 200 moving hours. I like what I'm seeing. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. I mean, it's a little weaker than Bitcoin is right now on the 45-minute chart. Looking at the 4-hour chart, it's definitely, as you can see here, like looking at the directional index, looking at the wave trend. Sorry about that. Looking at the squeeze indicator, looking at the KRI. Get the KRI indicator as it's free on TradingView. Set it to 20. It'll make your life better. Stochastic RSI though does show that maybe we're in a nice little buy spot. And the wave trend oscillator, if I look here, it's negative. It says that we're overbought. A little bit closer look at the stochastic RSI. Yeah, it's cross negative. Anyway, we are sideways. I trust the directional index and the ADX and the squeeze indicator and the KRI right now better than the RSI and the lazy bear wave trend oscillator, only because a lot of volatility recently, and I think those indicators, the RSI and the wave trend oscillator, are a little bit whacked. So I'll trust these guys here. They tend to help in times like this. The directional index and ADX, it's a list. It's over at bitcoindaileview.com. You can find this indicator. Click there. It's free. It's part of TradingView. Along with the squeeze indicator, you can click that one too. It's part of TradingView. And the KRI, it's part of TradingView also. Just be sure to set it to 20. You'll get some magic results. Not financial advice and entertainment purposes only. Always got to say that. Okay, here we go. Dogecoin, everybody loves it. I love it. We all love it. But the ADX is red. The directional index is red. ADX is dumping. Squeeze indicator is going down. KRI is going down. Stochastic RSI is getting ready to turn around, and it looks like the wave trend oscillator likes it. But anyway, I was just noting where if you see a Bart Simpson pattern here, if we do complete another Bart Simpson pattern, if we move up, that could be an 11%, 10% easy gains right there. We have stayed above the 200 moving average. This is a wonderful thing to see. We had, this is kind of interesting if you like these sort of things. You got one bounce and you got two bounce. Maybe we're going to see some action here at a Dogecoin anyway. With that market volatility, I'm really glad to see that it's kind of BART patterns here sort of match Bitcoin. And it just barely stayed above the 200 moving average. That's a strong thing on a 45-minute chart. Looking at it on a 4-hour chart, or below the 200 moving average. So I like seeing things above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart and the 45-minute chart. So watch out, since we are below the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. That's going to have a little bit of downwards pressure, in my opinion, on Dogecoin, especially since the indicators are cooling off there too. So hopefully we continue a nice bounce. Like I say, I would wait for the directional index to turn green and let the ADX get to at least around 20 or so. And let's get some positive squeezes where you see little white golf balls here. Get some positive squeeze going on the end, also a KRI in the green. With that said, there we go. Doge hanging on. Proud of it. Good dog. All right. Shiba Inu versus USDT. 45-minute chart. It dumped with Bitcoin below the 200 moving average. It challenged the 200 moving average. You could not get above it. Now it's going to try again. Directional index is pure crap. Anyway, I might even go through them. The indicators are pure crap. It probably won't turn around anytime too soon. It's trying. I would wait for any move. If I was going to get back into Shiba Inu, I'd definitely wait till we got above the 200 moving average. All right. These are coins that were pumping yesterday because of rumors of being part of Amazon's crypto integration, which may or may not be true. We find out now. I have a feeling that Amazon, maybe it really was a leak, and they are going to accept Bitcoin payments, crypto payments. It would totally make sense. And they haven't bought their Bitcoin yet. And that's why they're denying it, saying, no, we're not going to do that. So maybe it was a real leak, and that got out, or somebody released it too soon and it was planned. But just think about it. If you're Amazon and you're going to start integrating crypto payments, and therefore you got to pick up a few billion in crypto to do so, then it would sort of make sense. If you haven't quite, filled that change jar, that change jar yet, and also if to do this that the crypto, crypto to accept crypto. I mean, why would you really need it? Maybe you don't need it, but my guess is they're going to have some crypto before they begin doing that. And also, if you were Amazon and you knew that the price is going to pump because you're getting involved and you're announcing it, well, wouldn't you pick up a few billion? I mean, why not? So anyway, I have a feeling that announcement really got leaked, or it got leaked at the wrong time deliberately. They screwed up. It can happen. Big monolithic company like that. And now they're saying, no, we're not going to do it. It's all just a rumor because they don't want that Bitcoin price to pump because they still need to get it. And they want those gains. Might be a big company, but they want those gains just like we do, just in a much more ruthless sort of like way, Anyway, it's basically still above the 200 moving average. You got AMP versus USDT. It's kind of cooling off a little bit, but also I see the squeeze indicator starting to turn positive. It really pumped, and it's this chart, if you ask me, especially if we look at a 4-hour chart. Can we see something a little bit more clear out of this? Not getting what I need there on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, anyway, I don't tell you, I'm a little bit indifferent. I'm not too passionate about that trade. Algo versus USDT, another one mentioned with the Amazon stuff. All rumors, all speculation. Directional index sucks. ADX sucks. It all sucks. Its indicators suck. But what I can say is it made a bounce off the 200 moving average, just one little wick below, and now it's moving up from there. I definitely would watch for an uptick. This guy could start moving again. Also, it's Algorand. Everyone likes Algo. Algo is pretty damn cool. With that said, BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there. Sorry, I forgot to load up my little Bitcoin Daily View image. Well, here you go. And with that said, you matter. Thank you for being here, Bitcoin Truth Seeker. This is the peaceful revolution. Crypto really is the peaceful revolution. And I know it's been negative the last couple, 60 days or so. But it's starting to move up. It's looking good, feeling good. And remember, for every single Bitcoin Satoshi you own is hope for the world. It's a bet on humanity's good future. And it makes a piece of shit banker cry. Maybe the best part of it, really. Anyway, take care.